This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danyel DeTomo, and today we are in Hurley, Mississippi, and we are at a restaurant called Hurley Huddle. Now, this is a casual sports bar, and I heard they are very involved with the community here. We have a lot of great things to talk about today. Let's get started. Getting things started in the kitchen, we have Nicole, the owner, and her son, Savion, who's gonna be cooking all the food for us today. So I'm gonna let you start doing your thing, Savion, and we're gonna chat. All right, so Nicole, tell me the first thing we're gonna showcase today.
We're gonna showcase the Huddle Burger. It's our signature burger. It's like a Hawaiian burger. So we don't do any frozen burgers. We're known for our burgers. I thought I was opening a wing spot when we opened, but my burgers took off.
There you go. Let's take me through what all's on this burger.
Okay, of course we have the normal setup, the lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and pickles, because who doesn't like everything on their burger? We do a half-pound fresh patty, Angus beef, which we actually get here locally.
I love
from
that.
the chopping block right down the road.
Hey!
Then we definitely season it, and we use garlic butter to keep the juices flowing. And then we top it with sauteed onions and bell peppers, some pepper jack cheese, and then we do use a mango and a teriyaki sauce over the top. And then of course we have to tell you about the bun.
Oh, okay.
I do not have a normal bun. Most people just use a regular hamburger bun. We actually have a jalapeno cheddar bun, but it has a sweet Hawaiian taste to it.
Whoa, okay. I believe it's ready. All right, look at what we got here. All right, please, first I need to know, how in the world do people eat this?
I mean, you just gotta smush it down and take a bite.
I mean, it's like bigger than me. Like, this thing is absolutely huge. Okay. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's messy, but it's good. Like, I know I look crazy. That's the usual. It does have that taste of like Hawaiian, tropical. Now I need to know, who came up with this burger and put all these crazy ingredients on it?
I did it.
Okay.
I did it.
I said we were alike. It's making sense now. Oh my gosh, it is really delicious though.
Go big or go home, right?
Exactly. You already know. All right, we're gonna get more food made. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm still working on this burger here. I took a big bite, and then we're gonna learn more about the restaurant. We are now meeting another face of the restaurant. We got Nicole's mom, Treva, joining us now. So glad to be here with you both. And what does everyone call you?
Nana Boss.
Nana Boss. There you go. All right, ladies. Well, I love how I've met like pretty much the whole family today. Met some off camera as well. So I want to talk about Hurley Huddle, bringing this restaurant to the community. Can you just give me that story?
Well, we knew that, well, I knew that I wanted to eventually have my own. And one day, me and my dad were actually sitting there, and he was like, do you want to really open your own restaurant? And I was like, yeah. And we had that conversation probably a year before, and it just never turned into anything. And he's like, well, it's time. And within a month, we were signing a lease for this building.
What year was that?
We signed the lease in 2019. We actually opened up in February of 2020.
I want to talk about what you wanted this restaurant to be. Like, when you open it, you're like, okay, this is what it's going to be for people that come to eat here.
Definitely family. I mean, we wanted it to be a family restaurant. There's just not a whole lot here. I mean, you guys drove through. So there's not a whole lot. So we wanted this to be a place that families can come of all ages, you know, eat, have a good time, but feel like it was home. I mean, that was kind of the goal. It came together really quick like that. You said something earlier about the decor on the walls, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
Yes, a lot of sports.
Every single thing that's on the walls was donated by the community.
Oh my gosh, so that's kind of where the sports bar vibe comes from. Okay, now I guess I'll go to you. Let's go to Nana over here, Nana Boss over here.
Nana Boss.
Boss. As far as restaurants, has this been something in your family? Is this the first experience for your family?
For my daughter, from the time she was 15. My son also has But for me, absolutely not. This is the first.
So, what brought
behind
you in?
her. We got behind her. My husband said, "You want to do this?" And he came in and did all of this. Physically put up the walls, did all of it, helped get it going. And I was going to work for 6 months with her, and here we are going on 6 years. Yeah, we're going.
So you're known here now. Like, you kind of, like, if people don't see you, they're probably like, where is she? Type
They
of deal.
do.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I want to talk about the ways you are involved with your community. We spoke with a customer. You raised money for her during her breast cancer battle. Can you just share some of the things you're doing to help out with the community?
So the breast cancer thing touches near, dear, and home to us. My children's grandmother, a really close friend of mine, they've all went through the breast cancer process. And so that's very, very near and dear to us. But the way that we actually wanted to approach it, we didn't want to go through like the Breast Cancer Association and do it that way. We wanted to actually physically help people here locally. So we wanted to give back. Right before October starts, we kind of reach out to find out if there's any women in the area. Every year for the past 5 years now, we've had 2 or 3 women that we raise money for throughout the whole month of October. We give 20% of sales on a certain item depending on what we're doing that year. We just started doing a walk. This year was actually a really big year for us. We had 2 ladies that we were raising money for, and we raised over $12,000 with the support of this community. And we handed them checks, and it personally goes to them. They use it for whatever they need it for. It doesn't come through an organization or anything like that. It's directly to them.
That is amazing. I mean, what a special thing that you're doing, because the lady we spoke with, I mean, everything she said about y'all, like, you can just tell like how much it meant to her. And she said y'all didn't even ask her. You just like kind of were just did it type of thing. She was like, if they asked me, I would have said no, you know, and then y'all did it, and she was like blown away by it.
I was diagnosed a year ago with triple negative breast cancer. And this restaurant, the month of Breast Cancer Awareness Week, stepped up and raised money for me and did not even get my permission because they knew I'd say no. I'm very humble. So they called my daughter and got her permission. And they raised money. They did a walk-a-thon. They held all kinds of fundraisers. They held a night. And we were able to pay our cancer bills, all of my cancer bills with what this restaurant raised. Nicole and Treva have a heart of gold. And not just for me, this past year there were 2 cancer survivors they did the same thing for, and the year I had it there were 3 of us. And it's not just the month of October, they do all kinds of community fundraisers. When they see a family in need, they just immediately step up, and I'd rather give them my business than anybody else because they truly are like family. All the waitresses are wonderful and they're friendly, and I just wouldn't go anywhere else.
So listen, we got something that looks healthy. We have another item that looks lots of meat going on here. So let's talk about this one first.
Okay, this is definitely our pork nacho. It's piled up with, of course, colored chips. We don't, I could have went with just standard chips, but I decided to do something that was a little bit different. Actually, that happened by accident.
Oh, okay.
They actually sent us the wrong chips when we first were doing our ordering, and they came in the red, white, and green, and I was like, how vibrant is that? So let's do it.
That honey barbecue sauce is delicious. Is this one of your creations again?
It is.
She wants y'all to get messy here.
Absolutely.
I'm seeing the trend here. She's gonna fill it up, get it real nice and saucy, and just go for it type of deal.
Go big or go home, right?
Tell me about this salad.
This is our hole-in-one salad. We kind of were looking for more of like a summer fresh vibe. We do it with a salad mix, but we also add spring mix into it, so you get a little bit of the spinach.
I see, yep.
It has dried cranberries, pecans, tomatoes, cucumbers, cut up strawberries, pineapple, and then it has bacon and blue cheese. And of course you can choose grilled chicken or crispy chicken on it.
A nice, refreshing salad right there. And you feel good about yourself when you eat it.
Except for how big it is, right?
No, but it's okay.
Definitely our most popular salad.
It is.
It's really delicious. Oh my gosh. All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much for everything. It has been a blast. We have really enjoyed learning about your restaurant.
Thank y'all for coming.
Hurley Huddle right here in Hurley, Mississippi. This is what I gotta say about the food. Yum. Oh my goodness. Everything was fantastic here today. And I love how involved they are with the community here. They are doing amazing things. And they are one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danielle DeTomo. I'll see y'all next time.